Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Like, share, subscribe, join my channel, turn your bell, post notifications on. I'm out of breath. So my wife wanted to go shopping today with her friend, so I brought the dogs to my mom's and dropped them off. And guess what we're going to do? We are going to do the truck build. We're going to work on it. So I'll see you guys shortly as soon as we get there. Alright guys, peace. So as you guys know, when we do the camo lifters, we take the whole nose off the truck. So I'll probably be painting that nice and solid, just a little bit of surface. I'll probably paint that. I might paint it today, and then it's going for body work to get this whole bumper done and everything. So as you can see, pretty much no clips broke on the grill. I like when my brother does work. Nothing gets broken. I'll shut you guys off for 1 second while we get in there, and I'll show you the rest. Guys, just a quick review. We might get some black paint on this one because this truck's going to be a personal, so once my brother gets the motor fully stripped, maybe I can clean the frame and shoot it. Yeah. A couple hours. Got the whole nose off. That's what I dread.
They either put the nose back on properly, or they never had the nose off of this.
I don't know.
All this was glued. I had to cut all this glue.
From the light?
From the. This is like the fender, the pretty fender part, and then it was glued up here too. I didn't unglue. I only glued it as far as.
Oh, I think that does glue.
Yeah, there's all, and it was stuck to it. That's why all your other trucks are always so loose, because these are glued.
Yep, it's double-sided tape or glue.
Yeah. And it doesn't.
What's that long bolt? The harmonic.
I already thinking.
So we got new headlights coming and everything, but here it is, guys. This cam, we're gonna find out when we get in there, but this cam had a good little tick to it, so we'll find out.
Were all these lights working on this side?
Everything.
All right. Well, then there's.
Matter of fact, I have a video of this light on when you pulled in, or when I pulled in.
Look at this. All these.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
Look at that. We're ripped right out.
That's weird because that's not even... Wow.
I didn't disconnect these. I had to cut.
Well, maybe
these.
they're connected and you disconnect them by pulling a little bit. I don't know, guys. I'll get back to you. Here's most of it taken apart.
And this.
So I did want to say, normally we do not drain the AC because normally you got rubber lines right here. But for some reason, a 2011, like my older car, my brother was using this as a doorway, but we don't want to bend these lines up, and recharging it's not so bad, so he's got the training lines off. We drained it. We're just going to disconnect them and leave it and take this out.
From here down is the condenser for the AC.
Yep.
From here up is the transmission.
Oh, right, this little thing, right?
Yeah, see how it's broken right here?
Yep. Oh, wow. I wonder if I should get a new one.
No, it's separate units. This is the dryer though, so if you're...
So anyways, we got to get some brake cleaning here, clean all that oil off, because what I'm going to do is when he's all done, we got this motor completely down, I'm going to shoot that frame real quick, so it'll probably take us a couple hours. And that little front nose piece, you guys, will make that look good. But we're going to get this off and then get started taking it apart. I was showing them the 6.4 intake, so I have the extension wire for this, because this is normally in the back. I have the block off plate for this, and we're going to customize our own intake out of what I got, and you got to flip the fuel rail, obviously. But yeah, that was $1,000 right there. So wow, that heater cooks. So I have a K&N air cleaner. What I'm going to do is just customize it to work for that one. We'll cut it down and fit it right. But headers, the truck when you get a minute. All right, guys, we're going to flip this fuel rail because that has to be done. On the 6.4 intake, if anybody swaps from the 5.7 to the 6.4 intake, you need to flip your fuel rail. And there is usually nuts and bolts here, but it's a stud with a little tiny 6-prong up top.
Hey,
what?
some bullshit. Give me my long needle nose pliers.
Hold on, guys. All right, guys, like I said, when you get the 6.4 intake, you need 532, and it goes on the tip because there's no nuts here. This whole thing holds it, so Get in there and just be gentle with it. Wow. They are very tight. Yeah, I just want to loosen them up a little.
It's all just putting the plastic. That's how it gets threaded.
Okay. So.
You know what? If you want to get me something new, get me a new one of these. I built mine and it's great and all.
Alright, guys. Let's get some work done today. So you got 2 on that side, 2 on this side, guys. Oh, just what I didn't want to do, Rick. I knew I should have fucking did it by hand. It stripped it. How?
You sure you got the right size?
Maybe not. But you didn't have a smaller one. Huh? Alright guys, I'll get back to you in a minute. I gotta get the right size. Should have shown you guys the whole process, but I put my brother's got the real tool set right there, which I didn't know, so I just found a socket that fit on it, which it fits it really good. I took the other 2 out. As soon as I put it on here, you guys, the little tip breaks right off. So I put 1 nut on it and went to put another nut on it, and every time I locked them, this is what it did, it stripped it. So then my brother pulls these out of nowhere, which I've never seen vice grips like this before. The coolest fucking thing I ever seen. Check this out. When you put it on, you can tighten it like this to get an extra couple turns. It's even got a nut right here. You can tighten it more. But anyways, I tightened it on and we got it out. But learn from a lesson, you guys. I was using non-power tools and they were coming out fine. I switched to power tools on this side, and I don't know. I won't say that did it, but these things come out really hard. You don't even understand. Even with this ratchet, when they're all the way down, you guys, they had these things so goddamn tight. And tell me why they would do this and not like a freaking bolt. Like, this is the stupidest thing ever to put a little tiny thing like this. And they know, because this came from Moe's. I'm pretty no, this didn't come from Moe's. But they know you're doing a 6-4 swap. And they say right on the thing, all you gotta do is flip the fuel rail. So why the hell would you set us up for failure with this bullshit? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take the nuts out of the old one, and I gotta switch a couple things like that back sensor. I gotta switch. I need disc grommet. A couple things I gotta switch. Yeah, so yeah, I was thinking that myself with the gas. Alright guys, let's flip this. So this is take 1. Make sure all your rubber seals are on. We'll start here, and we'll start there. Alright guys, pop them in. Oh, this one now. Yeah, we're gonna switch this to the correct bolts. I believe this has to come out, you guys, and I need to swap it from my other truck, from the 5.7 intake. So I'll show you that also. Did you guys see the thing I got from Cletus the other day? A little turbo with a spinner. Come in handy right here. Nope. All right. Alright, yeah, see, that just popped straight up, you guys. Yeah.
Close that up, that's where that dives.
So this is the real T set that I should have used from the beginning, my brother said, because I would have took it right out. Here, I don't know where that goes. So, in the description, they said you got to trim this, but I'm obviously going to get the other one out and look at it before I do it. The only other thing I didn't get, you guys, is the oil catch can for this. So, I have to order an oil catch can.
You got the 10 mil hooked up to the power?
Is it 10 or is this the 10? This is a 10.
Do you need any of this anymore?
Nope. Alright guys, so we're gonna take the, yeah I do actually, I gotta take the bolts out of this one. Alright guys, let's get some room right here. We're gonna take these bolts out of this fuel rail, clean them up and use them on mine. Because I don't want that shit happening again. Yeah, see, this one's much bigger. This supposedly has to go in here, and they said because it's a little bit bigger, which it is, you gotta trim that off. So you go from that size to that size, you guys. Let's hand tighten them. I don't want no issues. The front oil side one is that cover. I don't know what that's for, but we'll put it back in the same place. We'll hand tighten these. Should have just grabbed a wrench, but alright. So what was the other thing? I need this. And the only other thing that this was reversed. This is in the front now, so I have the extension wire that goes from here to there. Now the only other thing worrying me is what? I have double ports there. What was this back port for? I forgot. I have to look that up. So this was on the other side from the oil, so other side from the oil, dum-dum. So let's go with this. I don't even want to mess around with power tools on these little screws. And let's also get something to fit that a little bit better. Dead stop. Dead stop. Get something to fit this, you guys. A little bit better. Boy. Beautiful. Alright, guys. Right on the oil side. What?
I got a new computer in 2012.
Really?
And reprogrammed.
Is this a joke?
2011 was a new computer.
Oh well, you know, this is what you get. So you know I don't leave nothing half-assed, so now I gotta take this out and find a screw for it. I'll have to take that out with vice grips after and find a screw for that now. What a fucking douche. This is so corny.
Sounds like you need to put everything down and step away for a couple minutes. That sounds like the only thing that's going to help you.
Alright guys, the other thing was,
One night, step away for a minute.
oh, this is air horn stuff. Air horn stuff. Alright, we have the extension wire and the block off plate, you guys. And we did get that from Moe's, which we will be probably putting that on the car. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe Moe's will sponsor me. So, this needed to go in here. And they say you need to trim these both off. So put something in there so nothing gets in there, you guys. We'll get the grinder.
Use my grinder, cut it off.
Yep.
I'd rather cut than literally like snip it. Because if you snip it, it'll snap.
No, I'm grinding because that'll snap. Let me get a little bubble wrap, stick in that hole. Yep, we don't want nothing going in there, you guys. Are you still on with me? Yes, you are. I hope you're seeing all this. I hope I'm getting a good view for you guys. So, Ricky, this stupid thing right here was this, and I literally went like butter.
Oh, they snap right out. Yeah, you got to grab the bottom here. Luckily, you can save the one off of yours, right?
No, this is the one I took off of mine. Because remember we had those studs there?
Well, you know the only reason you need that, right?
What? For that cover?
That's it. And you can't
So
put the cover on
can
this
I-
one anyways.
Can I? Oh, I should
Look at
just cut it
it's
clean,
not
right?
the same thing.
Just cut it clean, right? So it looks good, not broken right there.
Yeah, and you can always get another one if you really want. And honestly, you got this clip up here, you got that one over there, which I don't even know if it's the same situation.
Or is this? Can I thread this out and put this in there?
No, because it's taller.
I don't care about the tallerness. I don't want something on it. I just don't want something there broken.
Well, then do that. So I just got a 10 mil, you're good.
Tell me I did that correct. If that's the weird thread, let's see. No, I don't think I should do that. No, because them are weird threaded. Think we should just leave that, boys. That's what I think we should do. I mean, you could put vice grips on this, no problem. So just make sure it's snugged up. And that's snugged up. So what I'll do is I'll take the grinder and just grind that clean. Shoop! We gotta cut this. Let's put this down. Alright guys, let's get the grinder and do what we do. What else was there? That's the extension. The Moe's plate. This is the only thing I gotta find out what it is. So I did these back here too. Yeah, so that extension was this, and the Moe's. Okay. Is it this one? Or is it this one? I think it's this one. So it just goes to the back, right? Yep. So what you could do, I'll get back with you guys in a minute. And just like that, you guys, I think we're done. Besides, like I said, we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this down because mine obviously came out from the top and went like this and over. Now it comes out here. It's a 6/4 swap, like everybody wanted to see. And a lot of people say this is hard to do. It's pretty much a plug and play system. The only thing you gotta buy is this extension cord, or to make it even easier, you guys, you can take the 3 wires out of here and extend yours yourself and save, I think this cord was like $70 or $60. And all it is you can snip your wires and extend them. But I don't really care to do stuff like that. I like stuff original look, because eventually, I mean, as you see, most of my vehicles I sell, so I like to do them like 100%. And never mind that, that's the way I like to do my work anyways, you guys. And my brother does. If I said, Ricky, you got to cut those wires and extend them, he would have done it, but he would have been like, oh, that's ghetto, blah, 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 blah. So this is how we do it. And EGR, block off, and don't forget, a lot of intakes for the 6/4s are expensive, so learn how to fab a little bit. If you have a stock intake that comes up out of the top, you might have to swap to an aftermarket intake and do your cutting and fitting and fabbing, which you probably will need 1 or 2 of these little rubbers to do your little cuts in between and do it. But I don't know how you do original one. Maybe you can cut the bend off and maybe it'll go straight to that. I don't know. I can't say yes or no. But I do know the fuel rail has to be flipped, which you guys just seen already. It's 4 bolts. This sucks. This pisses me off. My brother said they all break. You gotta grab it down low. I never removed one of these. I didn't know. So I went very gent. Didn't use power tools. I used a wrench. But still, we put vice grips right here and we made sure it was tight. I'll end up probably finding a nut and bolt and I'll put it here. I could go back to one of these, which I have all 4 of them from the other, but I didn't like that either. So, you know what we're going to do right now, you guys? We're going to cut this off flat. Make it look okay. Let's do that real quick. No, I put it away. Let's, where it goes. Let's do that real quick, you guys. Just a quick make it look flat. You know, that's all you got to do. See, that looks okay now. To me, that looks okay. Do I like it? No. Is it tight? Yeah. I mean, the fuel rail's not moving at all. So, I think we're done right here as of now. The only thing, like I said, is I want to get is a catch can. I do want a catch can because we are going to be running a little more power. And the guy even told me to make sure I do a catch can, the tuner. You guys, let's start a new project. I didn't like that front bumper guard that my brother took off. It was rusty, so I might bring that in right here while I have an empty table because he's still busy. And I'll give it a little grind down and paint it black. Or I'll put it on the floor right here and do it. So I'm not in his way. Alright, well, he don't want grinding going on right now. But that's something I'm going to do before I put that back on because it looks like dog do. It'll probably take 20 minutes just to grind it real quick and throw some black paint on it. Maybe I'll get a little energy and we'll go out there and do it today. Put a seat up out there, but I don't want to paint in the cold, but hey, whatever, it is what it is. I'm going to cover this up, you guys, and get it out of the way, and I'm going to get that one out of the way.
What up?
What up, guys? So, that's day 1. Stay tuned for day 2, and tomorrow is day 3, and tomorrow, the motor mount should be here in the morning, and we should be putting probably 90% of it back together tomorrow. Day 2, we did quite a bit of work And then we got stopped with the motor up in the air, no oil pan, no timing, cam in it. You know why? Because we went in the AMS racing box, we had no timing. And for some reason, the oil pan gasket that I got was not in my truck. Nowhere to be found. Do you guys remember when the red truck, before it went for body work, somebody pried open the top of the door with a screwdriver? Yeah. So, I can't say somebody stole something out of the car. Why they would steal a couple boxes and not all of it, I don't know. But maybe because the receipt was right on the front seat for the few things that I did just buy, and maybe some scumbag went and returned it, which I'm pretty sure I know who did what they did. I really am. Not dumb. But past all that, you guys, the build's coming out pretty good. I looked at some rims tonight, but the guy don't want to budge. And they're 12 wides, and he was explaining to me how many tickets he's got, and he's only 25 minutes away from me. So if they stick out that far, like, I don't want tickets. He said they're $250 per ticket, and he said the cop explained to me you give him $250 per tire. I don't know if that's true, but that's what he told me. But that's the type of people I like. I mean, be honest. You know what I mean? Like today, I had the sale, the Jetta sold today. You guys didn't see all that because I didn't post it yet, but we sold the white Jetta today. I was just upfront about everything. I don't know too much about the car. All I know is when I got it, I did timing, water pump, brakes, a couple things, you know, cleaned it up. All right, guys. Let me get this done because I'm going to get on to what I did is I videoed so much. I don't want to give you guys hour-long videos, so I'm going to break this up into like 3 or 4 parts. All right? Peace.